She's already into you if she does these 5 things. Old Stoic wisdom, modern Stoic. Love is not something you look for. Love is something you become. Zrania Alfred Lord Tennyson. Have you ever found yourself asking, is she really into me? Maybe she's laughing at your jokes, giving you those lingering glances, or smiling whenever you're around. But still, there's that doubt lingering in your mind. It can be tricky to figure out if it's just your imagination running wild. The truth is, women often show their attraction in ways that are far from obvious. They may not say it outright, but their actions and subtle behaviours speak volumes. The problem is, most men miss these small signals. They're too caught up in the pressure to impress or figure out what move to make next. But what if I told you that understanding the psychology of attraction could completely change the game? Once you begin to recognise the subtle signs of interest, like the way she looks at you or how she makes an effort to be near you, you'll start to see her feelings more clearly. No more guessing, just understanding. Welcome to Blessing of Stoicism, where we go beyond the surface and dive deep into human behaviour, mastering relationships, and the art of personal growth. Here, we explore practical advice on dating, communication, and how to build the strength and confidence to navigate life's challenges. If you're seeking to build lasting connections and better understand human attraction, you're in the right place. Today, we tackle a classic question. How do you know if a woman is truly interested in you? It's one of those questions that can make anyone feel uncertain, and it's no wonder why. It can be tough to decode her signals. The key lies in understanding the subtle ways women express their feelings. These signs aren't as straightforward as flirtation or compliments, but they are just as revealing. In this video, we're not focusing on the obvious signs. Instead, we'll dive into the more subtle, often overlooked behaviours that reveal her true emotions. These are the small, seemingly insignificant actions that actually hold the most meaning. Once you learn to spot them, you'll understand her interest with confidence. No more second-guessing. Whether you're trying to figure out if your crush has feelings for you or just curious about the psychology of attraction, this video will provide you with the insights you need. Stick with us, and by the end, you'll feel much more confident in reading the signs of interest. And remember, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to subscribe and join the Stoicism Win community, where we focus on growth, clarity, and mastering the game of life. Let's dive in. Sign 1. The lingering eye contact. When it comes to deciphering whether a woman is truly attracted to you, the signs can often be subtle, yet profound. One of the most telling and unmistakable signs is lingering eye contact. It may seem like a simple gesture, but it carries a powerful message that goes beyond words. You know the moment when your eyes meet, and instead of quickly looking away, she holds your gaze just a little longer than usual. This is no accident. It's intentional. She's silently telling you something significant without uttering a single word. Let's break down why this small action holds so much weight. Eye contact is one of the most primal and universal forms of communication, cutting across language and culture. When a woman is attracted to you, her natural instinct is to create a deeper connection, and eye contact is one of the simplest, yet most effective ways of doing that. A prolonged gaze, even if it lasts just for a few extra seconds, goes beyond mere curiosity. It's a clear indication of genuine interest in you as a person. If she accompanies the gaze with a smile or softens her expression, that's a sure sign of emotional engagement. She's not just looking at you, she's emotionally present and invested in the moment. However, it's important to understand that eye contact isn't just about attraction. It also carries intimacy. When she holds your gaze, it's as though she's inviting you into her personal space, even if just for a brief moment. It's a subtle test, a way for her to see how you'll respond. Will you return her gaze? Will you smile back? These seemingly insignificant moments can tell you volumes about the level of connection that is forming between you. On a deeper psychological level, prolonged eye contact triggers the release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This is the same hormone that helps mothers bond with their children or deepens emotional connections between romantic partners. When a woman locks eyes with you, her body is not only sending a message to her mind, but also releasing hormones that are guiding her towards emotional closeness. It's almost as though her body is subconsciously telling her, this person could be someone important. That said, not all eye contact carries the same weight. It's essential to distinguish between different types of gazes. If her eyes are warm, soft, and inviting, that's a clear indication of attraction. But if her gaze feels intense, uncomfortable, or too probing, it may not signal attraction at all. It could simply be curiosity or something else. Context matters here. Pay attention to the full picture. Is she leaning in closer? Is she smiling or otherwise showing comfort? These are the pieces of the puzzle that will help you fully understand her feelings. The principle of reciprocity is also key in these situations. If you notice that she's holding your gaze, don't shy away from it. Instead, embrace the moment by holding her gaze just a little longer, mirroring her subtle signals. A smile, a gentle nod, or maintaining eye contact can send the message, I'm interested too. This small act of mirroring lets her know that you're not only paying attention, but also responding in kind. So the next time you're conversing with a woman and notice her holding your gaze a bit longer than usual, don't dismiss it. Recognize it for what it is, a powerful, unspoken sign of attraction. It's her way of saying, I see you, and I like what I see. The beauty of this moment lies in its subtlety. It's a quiet but profound signal that should not be ignored. Remember, attraction doesn't always reveal itself through grand gestures or bold declarations. Often, it's the smallest things, the lingering gaze, the gentle smile that carry the most meaning. Be mindful of these subtle cues, and you may realize that the signs of attraction are everywhere, waiting for you to notice them. As the philosopher Epictetus once wisely said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. In relationships, true wealth comes from noticing the small things, the quiet signals that reveal deeper connections. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Have you ever experienced this kind of subtle attraction before? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and share your experiences. Sign 2. The Playful Tease. Let's talk about one of the clearest signs that a woman may already be into you, the playful tease. You've likely experienced moments where she playfully gives you a hard time, teasing you about something in a light-hearted way. It might feel like simple banter at first, but it's much more than that. Playful teasing is one of the most effective ways for a woman to test your confidence and build rapport, all while having fun. When she teases you, she's not just trying to get a laugh. She's gauging how you'll react. Do you brush it off with a smile, roll with it, and maybe even tease her back? Or do you get defensive and shut down? How you handle this playful back and forth says a lot about your character. If you can handle it with ease, laugh it off, and even throw a playful jab back, she'll see you as someone confident, relaxed, and secure in your own skin. Qualities she finds incredibly attractive. The reason this playful exchange is so important is that it breaks down emotional walls. It creates a space where both of you can let your guard down, have fun, and enjoy each other's company without the pressure of formality. This is her way of telling you that she feels comfortable with you, that she enjoys your company, and that she wants things to stay light and fun. By engaging in this playful interaction, she's showing you a side of herself that's relaxed, easygoing, and willing to be vulnerable. It's a sign that she values the connection you're building and wants to keep it casual yet meaningful, so you can deepen your intimacy. From a psychological standpoint, playful teasing is a form of social bonding. It's a way of flirting that helps establish a connection between the two of you, creating a shared moment of laughter and camaraderie. At its core, it's a test to see if you're someone who can match her emotional energy. No one wants a relationship that feels stiff and overly serious right from the start. By teasing you, she's seeing if you can keep things fresh and exciting, if you can embrace the lighter, more playful side of life with her. This is why it's crucial to understand the role of teasing in building an emotional connection. It shows you whether you're capable of vibing together in a way that builds deeper attraction. However, not all teasing is created equal, and it's important to recognize the difference. If her teasing is fun, light, and comes with a smile or laughter, that's a solid indication she's interested. It's her subtle way of expressing attraction while keeping things playful and relaxed. But if her teasing comes off as mean-spirited, overly critical, or carries a cold tone, you should take a step back and reassess. Pay attention to the nuances of her body language. Does she smile? Does her laughter feel genuine? These small details can reveal whether her teasing is playful attraction or something less positive. A key principle to keep in mind when it comes to playful teasing is reciprocity. If she teases you, it's perfectly fine, and even encouraged for you to tease her back. Engaging in this type of back and forth is a great way to build chemistry and strengthen the connection between you. But remember, the key is to keep things light and fun, never crossing the line into anything rude or hurtful. When both of you can tease each other with mutual respect, it shows that you've both created a space where you can truly be yourselves without fear of judgment. This dynamic is a subtle but powerful way to bond and increase the attraction between you. So next time she teases you, don't brush it off as harmless fun. Recognize it for what it truly is, a sign that she's interested in you. It's her way of saying, I'm comfortable with you and I enjoy our time together. Attraction often reveals itself in the smallest, most subtle ways. So when you start noticing these cues, you'll realize just how much you've been missing. Keep your sense of humor sharp, stay confident, and remember that the next time she teases you, it might be her way of letting you know she's been into you all along. If you found this insight valuable, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with someone who could benefit from it. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more wisdom and tips on relationships and personal growth. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced playful teasing in your relationships? How did you handle it? Comment below with your thoughts and share this affirmation. I am confident, relaxed, and emotionally connected. Let's keep the conversation going and continue building those high-value connections. Comment to remember. I am confident, relaxed, and emotionally connected. Sign 3. The mirror effect. Let me guide you through one of the most powerful and telling signs a woman is already into you. The mirror effect. It's subtle, yet speaks volumes about the connection she feels towards you. Have you ever noticed her mirroring your movements, adopting your posture, or even mimicking the tone of your voice? At first glance, it might seem like nothing more than coincidence, but trust me, it's a potent subconscious signal of her attraction. It's not just about copying your gestures, it's her mind and body aligning with yours, sending you an unmistakable message, I am in sync with you. This behavior, known as mirroring or the mirror effect, is a natural human tendency when one person feels a deep connection with another. It's more than just about mimicking your actions, it's about her feeling comfortable enough to sync emotionally with you. When she mirrors your movements, it's an emotional bond forming. It's her way of saying, we are one. When two people share similar body language, vocal tones, or even facial expressions, they are saying something profound. We understand each other deeply. To truly grasp this, let's dive into the psychology behind it. The concept of lie synchrony explains why mirroring happens. It's based on the deep, inherent human need to connect on an emotional level with those around us. Her subconscious mind picks up signals from your body language, your facial expressions, and your tone, and it responds in kind. By mirroring your actions, she's signaling that she feels comfortable, aligned, and wants to deepen the bond with you. It's a silent yet undeniable sign of attraction, but not all mirroring is created equal. When she subtly mirrors your body language, leaning in when you do, smiling when you smile, or matching your vocal inflections, this is an obvious sign that she's feeling a connection and is attracted to you. However, if her mirroring feels forced or exaggerated, it could be simply coincidental or an attempt to impress. The key here is subtlety. Mirroring should feel natural, a spontaneous expression of rapport. It's about syncing with the rhythm of the conversation, the flow of energy between you two. If you notice these small, unprompted gestures where she reflects your actions without thinking, you can be sure she's into you. Now, let's talk about reciprocity. The beauty of mirroring is that it works in both directions. When you notice her mirroring you, try subtly mirroring her back. This creates a cycle of connection that amplifies attraction and strengthens the bond between you. But remember, it's all about subtlety. If it feels like you're copying her movements consciously, it can create discomfort. Keep it smooth, natural, and effortless. This will create a feedback loop that builds trust and intimacy. Mirroring is not just about copying each other's actions, it's about emotional synchrony. It's a clear, yet understated way for her to communicate that she's not just interested in you, but that she wants to build a deeper, more meaningful connection. In today's world, we often get distracted by superficial signals, but the mirror effect cuts through all that noise. It's a direct, unspoken affirmation of her feelings, telling you that she is emotionally invested. Take a page from the Stoics. Know thyself and align thyself with nature. Just as the Stoics taught us to understand our actions and emotions, we must also learn to read the signals that others are giving us. The mirror effect is one of those signals. Pay attention to it. When you notice it, acknowledge it. It's a strong, silent sign that she's attracted to you and ready to build a deeper connection. Remember, attraction doesn't always have to be loud and obvious. Sometimes it's as quiet as the mirror effect, but it speaks volumes. So when you see her mirroring you, don't brush it off. Recognize it and let it guide you. It's her way of saying, I'm interested, I'm invested, I want more. And that, my friend, is a golden opportunity. Don't let it pass by unnoticed. Now take a moment to reflect on this. If you've ever experienced someone mirroring your actions, how did it make you feel? Did it deepen your connection? Let me know in the comments below. Your thoughts could shed light on how we connect on a deeper level. Share your experiences. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into understanding attraction the Stoic way. Sign 4. The curiosity factor. Let's explore the fourth sign of attraction, the curiosity factor. This one revolves around her desire to know more about you, not just the basics, but the deeper aspects of who you are. When she asks personal questions, whether it's about your passions, your dreams, or even your favourite food, it may seem like small talk at first, but it often signifies much more. The truth is, when a woman is genuinely attracted to you, she'll naturally want to dig deeper into your world. This curiosity isn't random. It's a sign of emotional investment. She's not just passing time. She's trying to build a meaningful connection with you, trying to understand what makes you tick, what shapes your perspective, and what has driven you to where you are today. This is no ordinary conversation. It's her way of showing that she sees something special in you, something worth knowing on a deeper level. Now let's dive into the psychology behind this. Curiosity stems from what's known as self-disclosure theory, which tells us that the more we share with someone, the more intimacy and trust we build. When she asks you about your past, your values, or what excites you about life, she's inviting you to open up and share your authentic self. In doing so, you'll both create a stronger emotional bond. But not all questions are created equal. If she's asking meaningful, thoughtful questions and listens attentively to your answers, it's a sign she's genuinely interested in learning more about who you are. However, if the questions feel surface level or obligatory, they may not carry the same weight. At the same time, this is where the art of reciprocity comes into play. Don't shy away from asking her similar questions, creating a balanced and engaging conversation that encourages both of you to share and connect. This is not an interrogation. It's a natural exchange of interests and stories. So the next time she shows curiosity about your life, recognize it as a powerful signal of attraction. It's her way of saying, I want to get to know you better because I see potential in us. Pay attention to these small, subtle cues. They're often the best way to understand where she stands. Remember, attraction often speaks through the little details. When you start to notice these signs, you'll see just how much she's already investing in you. Don't let this opportunity slip by unnoticed. If this resonates with you, share your thoughts below. Let us know about the moments when curiosity was a key sign in your connections. 5. The subtle touch. The subtle touch is a powerful signal, often overlooked but deeply meaningful. When she brushes your arm or nudges you, don't dismiss it. It's more than a casual gesture. It's her way of testing the waters, expressing attraction, and building intimacy. As Plato said, touch is the first language, transcending words and speaking directly to the heart. Her touch isn't just a sign of interest. It's her body releasing oxytocin, the bonding hormone, signaling a deeper connection. But context matters. A light, unforced touch indicates interest, while an awkward or forced touch may not. Look for signs. Does she smile, lean in, or seem at ease? These are all ways of saying, I want to be closer. Reciprocating her touch is crucial. A subtle nudge or gentle touch shows you're equally interested, but balance is key. Be respectful of her space. These small moments create a foundation for deeper connection. Stoic wisdom reminds us to notice the small, often overlooked cues in our relationships. When she reaches out, recognize it as a sign of interest and respond with confidence. As Seneca said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Be ready to seize these moments and take action. So, there you have it, 5 subtle signs she's into you. From lingering eye contact to playful teasing, subtle touches, curiosity, the mirror effect, and that effortless glow. These are all clues she's sending your way. Did any of these resonate with you? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Remember, mastering relationships starts with mastering yourself. Apply what you've learned and watch your connections grow. See you in the next one.